Hello Cancer, and welcome to your reading. Before we begin, I would like to say that this could be past, present or future energy, but for me as a reader, the energy really begins as soon as you decide to watch this reading. This message will resonate if it is meant for you. If it does not resonate, please be sure to check your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Jupiter, because they are all important regarding love. If you feel guided towards a personal reading with me, then my website is in the link below. If you follow that link, you will be led to a calendar with dates available, and my advice would be to pick the number on the calendar that resonates to you, that calls out to you. So let's get started, Cancer. We now open ourselves up to the energy that we are about to receive with love and light. We are accepting, we are open. We are ready. So as this noise radiates, just allow it to roll through your senses. Take a long breath in and just release that, and feel yourself really let go of any negative energy. Really just find peace within yourself and acceptance for this love journey ahead, this beautiful love journey. Let's begin. Let's begin. So in my pre-meditation, I saw the Sun card, the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. So let's just see what comes forward during this reading. I'm going to have your energy on this side and your partner's energy on this side. But do remember, because I am connecting with both of your energy, this could be interchangeable, this could be vice versa. So take it how it resonates with you, Cancer. I'm going to first address your current situation regarding love, and then I'm going to address your partner's current situation regarding love. Cancer. Current situation regarding love. We have the Page of Pentacles. You're looking at this relationship as one that truly inspires you. You want to learn together, you want to grow with them, you want to be a part of their lives. And I feel you want to be quite an influential part in their lives. You want to be able to help them grow, help them expand themselves, and vice versa. And you see how this individual, they're looking at this pentacle, and admiring this pentacle, and pentacles represent something long-term, something long-standing. So you're seeing this really as the start of something beautiful, as the start of something very long-term. And you're holding this relationship and feeling a sense of I would like to say protective, but it's not quite protective. It's as though you're holding on to them, and you're really caring about them. There's a lot of, I feel, sensitive emotion here, tender emotion. You see how they're holding this pentacle, and it just feels, doesn't it? It feels so delicate. So really wanting to put love and care into this relationship and put in a lot of hard work, I feel, with that feeling of growth that I was getting from this card. And it's almost like the beauty of nature. I'm being drawn towards the trees in the background, and what my guides are showing me is an image here of how trees naturally grow over time, how nature naturally flourishes over time. But also, if you do not tend to that, if you do not tend to nature, then it becomes wild, it becomes overflowing. So it's about little moments here and there of making sure that this relationship is okay, maintaining this relationship and tending to this relationship that's growing quite naturally, that feels quite natural, but also feels like a deep passion that you have to ground, that you have to tame in some way, right? But underneath there's just so much emotion. Nature is free. We go with the flow of nature. Next card, please. The Five of Pentacles. So this emotion, this deep emotion, you're holding within yourself, I feel, some of these feelings, because you've felt a deep sense of lack. And I'm actually hearing someone say, this is quite, I'm feeling this emotion. I'm hearing someone say, nobody loves me. And there's that sense there, I feel like that was a feeling, and it's a feeling of just not feeling like you've had someone in your life that has truly loved you, has truly valued you, because here we have these people here, there's no value around them, there's just this coldness, these clothes, they're worn, they're trying, they're stumbling, but there's nobody truly there with warm clothes, with a door open to let them walk into this home, this stable home, this happy home. But they move forward nonetheless, they keep going. And it's like, to let this person in, to let this individual into your life, it's as though you have to come out of this mindset. You have to bring yourself back from this feeling that you're never going to be loved, that nobody is going to love you, because this relationship feels genuine. This relationship feels like it could have a lot of potential. It feels quite natural. There may be snow here on this path inside yourself, but in this page there are trees flourishing, there's green, and this surroundings, this atmosphere feels quite warm. Yeah. It's the same colour as Pentacles, right? Because inside this window, on the other side of this window, past these individuals, is this light, right? This warmth. And it's as though this commitment, this atmosphere around is the same colour, right? This card is the same colour. So it's saying that you can go in this room, you can enter this relationship and not feel a sense of lack. But you're just... it's this sense of being reserved, a little bit reserved. And the page is one page of many. The page is the start of a book. So the depth within you, what you are willing to share with this individual, runs much deeper than you can express, that you can allow yourself to express at this moment in time. Because if you think about a book, reading a book takes time. You can't just pick up a book and know every single word within those pages. It takes a lot to really analyze each word, to really embody each word and read each word. Next card, please, for Cancer, their current situation regarding love. Okay. There's that passion. That passion that you have for this relationship, this unique passion, it feels different, it feels... and because it feels different, it's like you are trying to trust yourself. You're trying to trust yourself that this is going to be okay, that this isn't going to leave you deprived, this isn't going to be the same as past experiences in your life that have really burned you in the wrong way. Because there's a lot of fire here going forward, but it's fiery passion. It's not fire that is destructive. But then again, this horse is hesitating, and that's you just being within yourself and trying to gain, just trying to let go of your own resistance to change. And this individual, they're staring at what's ahead, and they're seeing such beauty, they're seeing such tender beauty, and they're in awe of this, and they're not quite sure how to handle such a relationship. They're not sure how to handle this intense passion that they are trying to, they're keeping within them, but they know that if they let go, that's what's going to really bring them in with a lot of abundance. If they let go, if they unleash this passion. But they're worried that this is going to be short term, that the relationship like those in the past is going to halt, is going to stop, is going to end. Because they want something firm, they want something long-term here with the Page of Pentacles. And they see this individual as long-term. They see this individual as someone that they can be with, someone that's going to support them, but it's just this internal feeling that they have. And they cannot shake this feeling. So yeah, I feel like you've been through a lot, Cancer. I feel like you've really had to go within at times, and because you've had to go so within, it's like this energy here feels so unnatural to you. To be this open, to be this exposed, you know, this person is wearing yellow, they're wearing this quite, you know, out of all the knights, they're quite noticeable individuals. And it's like you're not used to letting yourself be this way in love. You're not used to this because in the past when you've tried to, you've just felt shut down in some way. You felt a lot safer by yourself at times. But it's a lonely road. It felt lonely, and at times it didn't feel lonely, but then you were brought back again to this feeling of wondering what it's like to have someone that is going to be with you forever, that feeling of security, that you can be one with someone, that someone actually is going to be part of you and part of them forever, with unconditionally, right? With no limitations. 2 more cards for Cancer, please. Yeah, there's this need to let go again. I wouldn't worry too much when you see this card. This is actually recognizing that these chains you can loosen. These chains, they're not truly bound, although they feel that way. They feel a deep sense of restriction here. They know that they can let go. They know that they can, with their light, get through this energy. But it's hard at times. They're trying to remind themselves here. I'm actually hearing someone try and reassure themselves. They're saying, I know I can let this go. And what they're trying to let go is this inner feeling inside themselves that they are not good enough when they are good enough. I'm not good enough to have a love for the rest of my life. Why do I always lose everything? Why does it never work out? And that's a really, I'm just hearing these thoughts of this individual, and it's like they're trying to find the confidence within themselves. But yeah, this is saying that you're addressing these feelings, and you're addressing this energy, realizing that it's unhealthy for you to feel that way. It's an unhealthy thought process, and you're, you know, through this relationship, through this passion, finding the courage to move forward. It's as though you daydream about the possibilities of this relationship, and you have a lot of dreams, you have a lot of hopes that for the future, I feel, for the future, and it brings you out of that energy. It brings you out of that unhealthy energy of not feeling quite yourself, you know. You're trying to think about all the possibility rather than the worries that you have that are deep rooted within yourself, that are going to take time to heal. But I feel like you're focusing here on trying to heal. You're focusing here on trying to let go. That takes a lot of inner strength and trust. Last card, please, for Cancer regarding love. Cancer regarding love. Okay. The Four of Cups. This is someone withdrawn. This is feeling like the cups that you've had here. These 3 cups, cups are supposed to be emotionally fulfilling. They're supposed to be, you know, these are feelings that should be satisfied in some way, cups. But I feel like here you're looking at these cups and you're feeling more isolated within yourself. So these cups, they were not full. These are times in the past where my guides are saying you've really hurt. You've really hurt. And you're sat here, you're beneath this tree, you're thinking about, you know, that back to those trees again, you're thinking about a natural love, a true love, and it's like out of nowhere this magical cloud comes along and offers you this cup that's full, and you're still looking at these 3 cups on the ground, you're not looking up, and it's like it doesn't feel real to you with this cloud. I'm being drawn towards the cloud, and it doesn't feel real to you to have such a deep connection with someone. This cup is abundant. This is the Ace of Cups. And I'm actually seeing the universe. I'm seeing the universe here try and turn your head towards this cup, saying, look, this is real, this is divine, you can trust this. And still you're here, you're inside yourself a little bit, I feel. But you have this light within you, you have this knowing that there's so much ahead, and somehow you're finding the strength to let go, finding the strength to allow that warmth to penetrate your heart in subtle ways, page by page, right? If this were a book. And now I'm going to look at your partner's current situation regarding love. Your partner's current situation regarding love. The Nine of Swords. They have felt very let down in the past. They felt a sense of being alone, right? This person, they're in this bed, there's no one beside them, and they're trying to deal with the worries and stresses of life by themselves. They, you know, the last thing they think about here, or they've thought about, has always been their work, has always been life stresses. There hasn't been this reassurance, this sense of togetherness. The only sense was within themselves. trying to find ways to feel fulfilled, trying to find ways that are emotionally fulfilling. But it's like they're thinking of love, and they felt dizzy. And I don't think this is, I feel like this is in their past. I feel like these past situations have really confused them, have made them feel like love is just a mind game. I don't like using the word game, but my guides are saying mind game, so I feel like I have to say it. Yeah. And I'm being drawn to the engraving on the side of this bed. And I'm thinking about the meaning of an engraving. The meaning, it's permanent, it's a sense of something long-term, something that lasts forever. Engravings can be a sign of commitment, can be a sign of devotion, they can be a personal message to an individual, they can be a sentimental message, and they're wanting this, they're laying in this bed and waiting, but it's not there yet, it's not there. So, you know, what is there is their sense of hope. They're ready to engrave themselves, they're ready to truly give themselves in a sentimental way, and they're alone here. Right? They're creating all of this feeling here. Let me show you this engraving. They're creating so much beauty in their lives through a lot of hard work, but there's not that person to share it with, and yeah, they're just very much in their heads, and they overthink. They have a tendency to overthink. There's a need to have balance here because they're putting so much into their lives, and I feel like this is successful. This is slowly building. It's like the engraving, or it's like an engraving. It's sentimental, it's long term, but then they're laying down at the end of the night and they feel a sense of lack. So, you know, they've been within themselves too, Cancer. I feel they've not felt like they've had love. They felt sometimes undeserving of love. But now they dream. This is my dreamer card. This is my dream. And you see, that's such a perfect transition here. They're in their heads, and then they approach this relationship and they're dreamy. Right, this is nightmares, and this is dreams. This is hopes and dreams. You see this individual, how they're admiring this wand, this journey ahead, this true journey of growth, of the growth of passion, the growth of love, the anticipation for this, and realizing that this is part of their life path, part of what feels right within them. I mean, they're holding this with both hands, and they went from holding their head with both hands to holding this wand with both hands. They're admiring you, they're admiring this relationship for what it truly is. Not only at face value, but also deep down. Your partner's current situation regarding love. Current situation. Okay. The Justice card. This individual is quite in tune with their morals, and they feel a sense of shared values here, a sense of duty in this relationship. This is a duty to truly commit, to truly give themselves in a way that is fair and equal, in a way that feels right and just. They're holding this sword, and this sword is the sword of truth. Then they're holding the scales in one hand as well, and this represents balance, this represents an equal relationship. So they're really wanting to give you something that you deserve. They don't want to, whatever you give here, they're going to give back to you, and they may give even more if they feel like this is respected. If there's a sense of true respect here, they're going to be quite open with you, but also quite firm and serious about their feelings and the way they move forward. The Justice card is a major arcana. And I'm seeing the major arcana on your side as the devil, and this is you saying, this is you, Cancer, you're here and you're saying, okay, I'm going to make things, I'm going to let things go, I'm going to let myself go, and I'm going to free myself. And then the Justice card, they're replying saying, yes, we're going to make this right, we're going to make this equal, we're going to make this something that is truly sustainable, I feel. So they're answering your calls, they're feeling this in their energy, they're feeling this sense of deprivation within your energy, and they're coming in saying, I want what's right, I want to create balance, I want to rebalance the scales here, and I'm going to do so. We're not only thinking about myself, but thinking about what's best for you. They would only do what's just. They would only do what's just. Okay. The next two cards out for your partner. They came out together. The Death card and the Hanged Man. So they've gone for a real transformation here. They've also been on a path of having to let go here of an old cycle. So they've finished a cycle, and they're just making now a transition into a new cycle. They're transforming. They're looking back over past experiences and thinking about how they've addressed these experiences and what they have learnt from these experiences, and taking that and moving forward in the right way, in a way that is just and equal. And you see the sun is coming up in the background of this picture, and it's like they're shining a light on any injustices that have followed them in their lives, and they're letting them go. They're looking at them from a very new perspective, a very new outlook, and they're only wishing blessings on those around them, and perhaps even people that have really hurt them in their past. They're only wishing blessings. They're only wishing for the sun to come up and to also light up their lives here. Yeah, so I feel here that they're going for a real change. They're going through a a real transformation here, and they're not the sort of person to hold grudges. They're just letting go. They're just finding a way to let go. But for them, it's not about forgiveness. It's about wishing the best for those around them regardless. So yeah. But really they're doing this because of this relationship. They're doing this because they want to approach this relationship from a positive perspective, from a perspective of abundance. And in order to feel abundance, they have to attract abundance. They have to attract positive energy into their lives. And I feel like they're doing so. They're coming forward from this Nine of Swords, from this past hurt. They're looking upon this new journey with you, and they're seeing here that they're going to give true balance to you and give you what you deserve. And they're transforming. They're looking upon old situations that have hurt them, and there's a sense of gratitude that they've overcome them, and they're wishing the best for those that have hurt them, because they're just moving forward. In order to let go, all they have to do is wish the best. And that's hard. That's very much takes a lot of courage, Cancer. So you're with someone that is very strong, okay? And then we have the Hanged Man. Again, this is about that enlightenment, that sense of closure that they are feeling. They're looking over their lives, they're analysing the situation from an open perspective, from an understanding perspective, trying to think about paths forward that are going to be quite fulfilling for both of you, that are going to be quite long term as well, long standing and grounded. And they're just taking the time now. This is someone that doesn't move forward unless they are truly serious, unless they are truly able to give everything, able to put their best foot forward here. So I feel like here they're just going within themselves for a bit, and they're making some decisions, some very long decisions that are really going to lead to some true acceptance, to some true closure before they move forward with you, before they come out of this energy, okay? And their head is glowing, so they're highly intuitive. They're highly intuitive. Yeah, just an open perspective. Peace and love. I'm very much all for that, all for the peace and love. And the last card out, there are 5 cards here, Cancer, but another card did want to come out, so I'm going to accept it for your partner's spread, and this is the Emperor. Very firm, very serious. This is the father of the deck. They have built themselves up from nothing. They've taken the time to master their truth, master who they are, and for a lot of hard work they've gained a sense of stability, a sense of permanence within their goals in life. And you know, they know what they want, they know their emotions, they understand their emotions, and this is them once they come out of that Hanged Man, right? And to be honest, it could be that they've always been this Emperor energy, but they're just taking the time to acknowledge that. They're taking the time to go within and come back out again and really embody that, embody this energy, this supportive energy, this committed energy. This is someone that wants to be in this relationship for the rest of their lives. They want to have a happy home, a stable home. Yeah. And since we have 6 cards for your partner's current situation regarding love, I'm going to just pull one more card for you so that this is equal. So can we please have one more card for Cancer? One more card for Cancer, please, regarding love. Okay. Okay, so 2 more cards have wanted to come out, and I'm going to accept the first one, which is the Knight of Swords. Wanting to move forward in your truth, wanting to offer something that is of true stability, that is long-term, long-standing in this relationship. This is someone that analyzes this relationship from all angles. They're also taking quite an open perspective here. They're seeing this relationship for what it really is and taking the steps here to move forward in the right way, in a way that is going to be honest, is going to be trusting. There's a big emphasis here on trust. They want to be able to build trust, they want to be able to build something solid, and perhaps that takes time, but they're willing to put in all of their mental energy. They're willing to put in a lot of effort here, I feel. Yeah. They're not holding themselves back. So again, this is saying, look, you're letting go with this Devil energy. You're not holding yourself back anymore. You're not allowing yourself to feel held back. You're going to come in and, you know, you're in this relationship and you're offering this pentacle. You're offering this pentacle and you're saying, look, this person is the only one for me. This is the only one. And, you know, really releasing any of this past energy. And I feel this is right with the Emperor card. This is right. I mean, both you and your partner are coming to some true understandings about what you want in love, and what you also are trying to understand what you truly deserve, okay? You want to be able to plant seeds together that are going to grow into something quite hopeful, rather than any sense of lack. You want to build something that is built on love, that is built on light, and feeling a sense of the future is going to be okay, feeling like the future is going to be okay, not worrying about the future and what could happen, if this could happen, if this could go wrong, just knowing that this is going to be something that is, you know, I feel my guides are telling me luck. Like, that feels lucky, that feels like there's good that's the word. That it feels like there's good fortune in the future rather than any sort of deprivation. Okay. So I mean, these past experiences, Cancer, that you've had have really been challenging to you, have really defeated you in some way. At points they truly defeated how you felt, how you perceived love. It's like your perception was warped. You couldn't see a way forward, and you knew that, you know, there must be some chance that there is going to be true love in the future, but you weren't seeing this. You weren't seeing this chance. I mean, you were saying to yourself, where is it? Where is this? Where is this true love? Why does this never work? And you're taking a higher ground and going by yourself, choosing to go by yourself, and through a period of real introspection, of real introversion regarding love, you were able to come back out the other side and offer this Page of Pentacles, offer, you know, and accept an offer of true and genuine love. Wow, and at the bottom of the deck, as I said that, we do have the Hermit card here, Cancer. Right, this is someone that gains wisdom, gains insight from within themselves. So now we're going to have, okay, and the Hermit just came out. Okay, but I'm going to put this back, but I had to show you, as I was about to ask a question, the Hermit came out, but also came out with the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles is an independent energy. They go within themselves, they find abundance through well-deserved hard work by themselves here, and the Hermit card again takes a step back. So really, you've had to look out for yourself, you've had to be there for yourself, and you haven't really trusted that you could have this love, but now you're opening yourself up. Now you're letting go to that feeling inside yourself, and realizing that, yeah, there is true love here, and it's with this individual. It's not with anything in the past, it's with this individual. We have looked at your current situations regarding love, and now we are going to expand further on how you see one another. So I'm going to first explore how your partner sees you, and then I'm going to explore how you see them. How you truly see one another. How do they see you? Okay. Wow, 3 cards have come out, Cancer. We have the Empress, we have the 6 of Wands, and we have the 6 of Pentacles. They see you as someone that they can build a home with. This is a maternal energy. They see you as someone that can really nurture them and provide a solid and stable foundation. You are someone that they can create abundance with, that they will be able to manifest, give birth to new paths, new journeys together. And you see this Empress, they are full of ideas, they're glowing. These ideas are of substance, and they've already built a forest for themselves, but here you see, they see you looking upon the future and seeing what else you can create, and they truly admire that about you. They truly admire that you're so creative, that you're so able to manifest, you're so able to follow your dreams, follow your goals, and they see you succeeding, Cancer. They really do. Because this is followed by the 6 of Wands here. This is them admiring you, feeling victorious, feeling like they have found the person that, well, they've recognised here. There's a sense of recognition here that you are the one. And you see you're going along here on your journey, and they're stood there in that crowd there, and they're supporting you. They're putting their wand up and they're supporting you, and they're saying, I can offer you a stable commitment. I can offer you passion that is going to really fulfill you in some way. And it's like you're looking forward I'm getting an image here of you looking forward, and then they're saying, hey look, I'm right here, I'm here. And they feel like you're there for them as well. Six of Pentacles. You're someone that is very giving, very generous to those around you. You are quite intelligent, but that intelligence is on a deeper level. That's emotional intelligence. They feel you really understand them. You know, if they were going to talk to you about anything, you would understand what they have to say, and you would provide them with something of substance that would give them balance, that would give them a sense of balance. This individual, they're looking upon those that need them, you know, those in need, and they're providing here. So you're someone that can provide. You're someone that acknowledges others and acknowledges their trials and tribulations, and not only thinks about what you can do to support them, but you take the action as well. So yeah, with the Pentacles here, this is someone that is in alignment with their morals and values. And they're quite strong. There's a strong sense of justice here. So I feel, yeah, they see justice in you. They see equal relationship within you. And you see the Justice card here is their current energy. And then they look at you and they see this solid foundation. They see a foundation that can grow. After a lot of transformation, I feel. With the Death card here. You know, they've really had to gain closure over situations with the Hanged Man and the Death card. But they're coming out of that, and you're showing yourself here. They're seeing you here as someone that can create something new, that can be with them on this cycle and support them on their journey and provide them with real equilibrium, I feel. And this is a big step for them, Cancer, because if we look again where they were before they started daydreaming about this journey with you, right, where they were before this relationship, there was a lot of stress, a lot of deep overthinking. So to come from that place and then to move forward and look at you in such a way, you know, as the Empress, they have the Emperor energy, so they see you, you know, the Mother and the Father of the deck, they see you as providing that stability, that other sense of themselves, okay? The Mother and the Father, they create together, they manifest together, they manifest something long-term together. I mean, they can create their own world. Okay, wow, so we have 3 cards here, Cancer, for you. And I have to say that there's so many cards that want to come out, and I'm feeling like I have to accept them. And again, we had 6 for your current situation regarding love, and now we have 6 for how they see you. So this person has so much inside themselves for you that they are just wanting to express, and it's this urge, it's this dreaming. And again, with the Hangman, they could be trying to, you know, go within, but really there's this urge that they're trying to follow. So the 3 cards that did come out are the 8 of Pentacles, the World card, and And the Moon card. So they see you as working quite hard. You see that stable foundation that the Empress is creating and nurturing. You're doing so here in a very stable and secure way. Your work ethic is very strong. You go towards your goals, you go towards your long-term commitments with true loyalty here. And you see you've built all these pentacles for yourself already, and you're still focusing, you're still creating more, and they're just admiring you, they're admiring your work, and they're seeing, wow, I feel like here they're really seeing not only the positives in your life, but they're also seeing where you feel most exposed, and they're finding the beauty in everything. I'm seeing that pentacle that's been dropped on the floor, and I'm seeing that as a pentacle that's been dropped, and they're looking at that pentacle, and they're even looking at that one, that mistake perhaps, and they're saying, look, this is what makes you beautiful. And actually, I don't want to say mistake, there's another word, it's something, whatever it is, it's saying that anything that you perceive as a mistake, anything that you perceive as a flaw, they see as beautiful within you. And the World card is the Hanged Man upright. So it's as though they're going within, they're holding themselves back, but they see you as the world, they see you as they come out of this Hanged Man energy. You see here? As they come out of this Hanged Man energy, you're their world. You're their world. You mean everything to them, quite literally, with this card. But as well, there's a path forward. There's a path forward that they have to take, and they're involving you completely. They do not want you to... This is someone that sees you and wants to involve you in their lives. They want to be open with you about everything. They see you here as being quite in sync, in synchronicity. You are quite stable with your pentacles, with your wands, with your swords, with your water energy. You're quite a balanced individual, but there's steps to take together in order to really build that to a point where you can both feel comfortable. Yeah. Because there's a lot of overthinking. You're going within yourself with the Moon card. You're holding back a little bit as well, and you're wanting to find clarity, you're wanting to gain clarity, and this could be over past situations, or this could be over this relationship. But you're going within here, you're going within, you're not showing them everything yet, you're not revealing everything to them. And I feel they're waiting for you. They're waiting patiently. They're waiting patiently because they know you're a well-rounded individual. They know that you're their world. So by well-rounded, I mean whatever they perceive as well-rounded, whatever they perceive as balanced, is within you. You tick every box. But then again, underneath here, there's this moon, there's this overthinking, there's this emotional... Yeah, it's a sense of being in your emotions as well, but inside yourself, and they feel it. They feel this within you, Cancer. You're highly intuitive. You're highly intuitive. And they want you to feel them. They want you to feel them, want you to feel okay with expressing yourself to them. The world is far more complex. than just the image of the world alone. And the moon and the world, they have to, in some respects, they work together. So they see you trying to find harmony between this moon and this world, trying to understand yourself in the night. I'm getting an image here of the world at a distance, and the crevices here, the land, the water, it's a mixture of green and blue. But really, if you go closer, as you zoom in more and more, there's so much more detail. There's whole communities, whole, you know, there's countries, there's roads, there's paths, there's, if you go further and further in, there's trees, there's these beautiful abundance of nature. So it's not just about the world, it's about the illumination of the world. It's really taking a closer look, taking a higher perspective. And perhaps you're coming to a point of really trying to understand yourself. This is how they see you, Cancer. Trying to understand how you feel, but offering something very stable with the Empress. I just feel like they feel there's some things that you could have to address, and they're acknowledging that. They're acknowledging that this love is going to slowly grow, and it takes time to heal from the past. It takes time to truly gain clarity, I feel, over past situations that could still be with you to this day in some way, in some aspect of yourself, okay? And they want to work with you, they want to build with you, they want to create a stable foundation with you and maintain a stable foundation. And in doing so, they're really willing to work with you here, work together and help you illuminate some of those details that you have tried to understand for so long about yourself, and working together trying to really help you grow, I feel. This is them, so they want to help you, they want to be there as a guide, be there together with you through your journey, because they see you as the world. So how do you see your partner, Cancer? So we have the Ace of Wands, so they're lighting up your fire here. They're rekindling a flame within you. This is real passion here with the Ace of Wands, real passion for a journey that is going to be quite satisfying. Yeah, you're seeing them as offering you true passion, and that's really speaking to you, that's really speaking to you from within. And I'm noticing that cloud again, and it's like they've come from nowhere and you're just thinking, is this journey real? It's like you see them as magical, like they've come out of this cloud and offered you something that you just weren't able to, it's like it's a dream to you. You can't even perceive this. It's everything that you could ever want, but at the same time it's you're thinking, is this true? Is this really happening? Should I go on this journey, and am I going to be able to handle such a journey? And here they're a hard worker. They've been through quite a lot in their lives. Here with the Ten of Wands, I feel like this is different situations in their life that have really weighed them down, and through that, you see, as they're walking, they're gaining a lot of muscle. So they're quite strong individuals, quite capable individuals. I mean, there's a lot of wands here, and somehow they're able to keep walking, somehow they're able to keep moving forward, and you just want to come and take some of those wands to unleash some of that heaviness from their life. And I feel just take them on one journey that is simple, that, well, as with regards to, you know, feeling simple, feeling relaxed, feeling at peace, rather than this complicated energy that they've had to go through. Something stable, something comfortable. We do have the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is true value. This is someone that commits and is able to give something very solid. How do you see your partner? How do you see your partner? Yeah, they're moving forward to calmer waters. They, you know, this has been really tough for them. But look, they're on this journey now. They're on this journey and they have these swords with them. They're embracing the challenges in their life and they're learning from them. Not only are they learning from them, but they're still taking them with them. It's like everything they've been through is part of them, and every part of them is beautiful. That's the way you look at them. And you're the one, I feel, that's in control of this boat. You're the one that's steering this boat. So you see yourself as working with them to move towards harmony. Planting seeds and allowing them to grow quite slowly, not rushing anything. Temperance. This is my divinely guided card. They're finding balance in their life, and you look at them and you see someone that provides you with this sense of harmony, this sense of peace that you haven't had in cups before, that weren't full. That, you know, these cups that we looked at to start with, this Four of Cups energy, this sense of lack, this sense of deprivation, you see them here as able to fill up that cup. You see this person, this individual, they're glowing, they're highly intuitive, they're highly spiritual beings here. Perhaps you feel like they were sent from the divine, and they're pouring this water into this cup and they're giving you that love. They're able to nurture you. And I'm getting a video here in my mind of someone that's thirsty, and what they're doing is they're filling up a cup of water and they're giving it to you, and they're saying, you know, you don't need to deprive yourself in any way. This is just basic necessities that you know, this is just natural for us. This is what you deserve. And You see, they're not only providing you with a little bit of emotional fulfillment, but they have one foot on land, one foot in ground. So this groundedness that they have, this peace and harmony they're able to really bring to you is leading you to a path of true happiness here. I'm seeing the sun in the background. A path of true happiness. This is what you see as safe, a stable home, a stable life, a happy life, and it brings you back as well. They bring you back to your childhood and how you felt within yourself perhaps in the past, and they're allowing you to understand who you truly are, because they have this way about them, they have this comfort about them that has been really enlightening to you, I feel. You've wished for this. You've wished for someone like this in your life, and now you have them. It's like you don't quite know how to approach the situation because you have so much these feelings in the past with this that you're trying to address, you're trying to heal from. And you're thinking, can I heal with them? Are they going to be, provide this harmony? Because I see them as quite harmonious, quite peaceful, and you're back and forth, you're seeing them, you're knowing, but then it's like something holds you back in some way. And it's not really to do with them, is it? It's very internal. It's very internal to you, Cancer. So one more card, please, for how you see your partner. And as well, it's like you look at them and it's as though you need to be patient with yourself, because you see them as everything, but then you don't see yourself as being able to give everything, but you are, and they see you as this. They see you as this world. They just feel like too. There's, they want to work with you. They want to bring you out of that overthinking energy. Yeah, look, you see. This individual, you see that they've felt a sense of lack too. They've felt a sense of isolation. You see, they're by themselves, they're holding this wand and there's just nobody around them. And they're feeling quite scared, they're feeling quite on guard here, protective, and nobody's there. So you feel like they understand what you've had to go through, because they've been through similar experiences. And you want to express yourself to them, and you don't quite know how to, because you don't want them to go back into this. Right? You don't want them to go back into this state of feeling and it's almost like if you bring this up, is it just going to resurface again? If you bring up what this is, if you both discuss with one another what you've had to go through, is it going to bring back that feeling? Is it going to attract that to both of you? And I don't feel like it is. I'm going to pull one more card. But you're worried here. You're worried about expressing yourself, I feel. One last card, please. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This person, you see them as truly harmonious. Look at how at peace with nature, at peace with the world around them they are. This is well deserved. This is through a lot of hard work, and you want to work with them. You want to make peace. You want to make this abundance flourish together. I'm just seeing, Cancer, this is, yeah, you're just thinking, are they better off on their own? You see, look, are they better off on their own, or are they better off with me? You're really thinking about them. This is very specific. And they are... They're looking, okay, I'm seeing this, I'm seeing their face here, and it's like they're longing for someone. It's like this around them, for them anyway, this abundance that you see around them, for them it's like it's part of their imagination, it's not real unless they have someone to share it with. So they're not better off without you, Cancer. They do want to share this relationship with you, to share their love with you. And you deserve them and they deserve you. These are just thoughts inside yourself that you're going to have to heal over time. And you can work together. You can build together. You may look at this person and put them on a pedestal. You may really think highly of this individual, truly, and you know, be inspired by them when you look at them. But it's the same for them, Cancer. I mean, they're inspired by you as well. You can both work together and build something and nurture something that is truly abundant. These feelings of not being good enough, I feel they've been feelings that both of you have had as individuals, and really you can grow from these feelings. You can embrace them and turn them into, you know, turn them around and say, yes, I am lovable. My partner loves me for who I am. Yeah. My guides wanted to say who I am, not what I am. So it's like whatever you both do individually in life, it doesn't matter because it's deep within yourselves. It's how you see each other intrinsically, no matter what. So how I am, they love me for who I am, how I am, not what I am. So you as a person, and they're quite comfortable with you because they do see you as an equal. The Empress and the Emperor, that's being truly comfortable with one another. But there's just some deep-rooted feelings that take time. So now let's look at the future of this relationship for both of you. The future of this relationship for Cancer. The future of this relationship for Cancer regarding love. Oh, okay. The King of Wands. Being determined to move forward together, being persistent with one another. Using as inspiration here, using the relationship as inspiration to move forward. Looking into the future rather than looking, this is someone that is not really, for some reason I'm getting, they're not looking at the present moment, they're actually looking deep into the future, and they're seeing what their future has to offer one another, and they're moving forward and they're determined to reach that together. Trying to let go of that energy that we've been feeling during this reading, that Eight of Swords energy, that self-imposed, this is someone that feels restricted by challenges. These are individuals that have felt restricted in some way, and they were tied up, they felt blindfolded, they could not see a way forward, and they've had to go within themselves. They've had to truly follow their intuition, follow their inner guidance here to walk forward regardless of being blindfolded and making it. This is totally within themselves. They're able to do this, and they're walking, and I'm seeing here their partner, but I'm seeing this as both ways here, where both of you are here, both of you are this energy of feeling this sense of having these challenges in the past that have been just overwhelming you. And then I'm seeing someone here saying, okay, one step, this another step, and they're kind of whispering, and this individual that's tied up, they're walking forward very slowly and listening to the sound of their partner's voice and moving gradually, step by step. So yeah, guiding one another through these swords. Being able to manifest, being able to make it happen, because you're both doing this, you're both putting in equal amount of effort into this relationship and putting everything on the table, and using those wands, using those pentacles, using those using everything you have really to really make this work, both of you. Yeah. Letting go of inconsiderate energy, moving out of that. You see this person, they have been victorious in the past. There's this feeling, this sense of, this is competitive energy as well, but I feel like here this person's been victorious and they're holding the wands of their components, but they're smirking. They're not actually really recognizing the trials and tribulations of those that I wanted to say opponents, but for some reason I was guided towards saying components. So not really looking at every aspect of the situation in the past, I feel. Being inconsiderate, letting go of that energy. So this is outside energy, I feel. This is outside energy that has plagued this relationship in some way. And you're both letting go of that energy, letting go of those that have not been in align with your highest good, with your highest purpose. Letting go of people that just do not have your higher good in mind. People that are there just for the journey. They're there for the ride. They're not there to really provide you with any substance. In reality, they're just these swords. They're just another challenge ahead. They're just one of those swords that keeps you blindfolded. But both of you want to move forward into a divine connection. They want, both of you want to follow your intuition and see a higher purpose within love. And the next card is the Page of Cups here. So we have another page. This is a sincere offer of love, a genuine offer of love to one another. This is saying, look, there's so much more we can grow here. There's so much more emotional fulfillment, and having a lot of emotional empathy, a lot of compassion and kindness for one another, extending this cup of love and having a true inner knowing that everything is going to be okay because you have each other. Two more cards, please, for Cancer regarding love. Really, I feel analysing, and for some reason I feel like this could be in the past for some of you, and you could be coming out of this energy now. So this is really analysing a situation and trying to think of the best, for some reason I'm feeling the absolute best way to move forward in this relationship that is going to be for the highest growth here and very emotionally sustainable. Okay? And really thinking, and then you see this person, it's almost overwhelming here. Trying to decide on a path. There's so many different paths that this could take. But making a firm decision, gaining clarity, and then releasing that cycle, the 10 of Swords now, okay? The 10 is the complete end of a cycle. We have 1 through 10 here. And it's as though we have the 8 of Swords and we have the 9 of Swords here, but then here, after some real analysis here, I feel, after some real deep thought coming out of that and releasing that cycle, releasing whatever this represents to both of you. I feel like you've both been through quite a lot, and deciding to move forward, deciding to really, I feel, move forward with one another and move forward in a way that is not going to be painful, where you're going to really trust one another and feel safe and secure with one another. Because these outside stressors in both of your lives, they've become too much now, and you really just, you're trying to find a new path, a new journey. And as well, the current situation of your partner, you're letting these swords come out, right? You're letting these swords come out, but then the situation of your partner here, there is the Death card here, which is complete transformation. There is the Devil card, which is completely letting go here, choosing to let go, choosing to transform, a cycle that has been quite difficult, and you're coming together and you're finding a way forward past this, past all of this energy that has really just been so overwhelming. I'm feeling this. Yeah, I'm feeling this. So now let's pull a closing message for you, Cancer. This has been quite a journey, and I'm really feeling this. I'm feeling this, and it's actually making me quite upset. It's, what you're having to heal here, what these swords that are having to come out, it's been quite a lot, Cancer, okay? And you're with someone here that has equally been through so much in their life, and that's why it's so beautiful. It's because you both are equals. You both are on this path, and you're linking together now. You're making this connection within your journey, this connection with one another. You're making this real, and you're moving forward with this. Despite any challenges, you're determined because you love one another. You do. They're your emperor, you're their empress. And now let's, okay, this closing card. So I have written a poem for every card in this deck. So the next card I pull, I just allow myself to take a step back and I let your intuition take over here. And I read you this poem and, you know, you take this message, how it resonates, and really allow yourself to be guided towards the true meaning of this for you as an individual, okay? So can we have a card, please? A closing message, a closing poem for Cancer, please. A poem for Cancer. A poem for Cancer, please. So my guides, 2 cards came out. If you're interested, the 2 of Swords came out, which is a decision, and also the Strength card, and my guides told me to choose the Strength card, so I'm following my intuition here. So now let's find this poem for you, Cancer. There we are. This natural strength from within and the harmony eternal brings can glow through any situation, accepting and secure sensation, instinctively whispers from above. In tough times they have inner love, this great ability that masters all, their beliefs and visions are pure. This natural strength from within and the harmony it eternal brings can glow through any situation, accepting and secure sensation. Instinctively whispers from above, in tough times they have inner love, this great ability that masters all, their beliefs and visions are pure. Their beliefs and visions are pure. What does that say to you, Cancer? I'm noticing the infinity sign here. Eternal. Eternal. So let me just let that move into focus quickly. Wow, look at that. The camera's just not focusing. There we go. So when my camera doesn't focus, sometimes that can mean that the energy is very strong and that message is very important for some of you. So please keep that in mind if that did really resonate with you, that perhaps that was a very important message. Thank you, Cancer, for taking me on this journey with you. I am just the messenger, and this is your energy, this is you. And this is a truly beautiful relationship that is growing, that you are building, that you are, you know, there's the Empress and the Emperor. You are part of something here that is truly special. So now, I do love extended readings. I I have to offer these in-depth readings. I can't do anything less. I just feel like the energy is too strong. For those of you that would like a more in-depth message, that would like to go even deeper, to dive even deeper, I do offer an extended now where I can provide you with 2 poems that represent the deep purpose of this relationship, of this spread for your partner, and 2 cards for you representing the true purpose, the deeper meaning behind this spread for you as well. And I let you use your intuition here. I pull those cards and I read those poems that relate to those cards, as I've done as I've closed the reading. And I allow you to really let yourself analyze the situation and what it means to you and what these poems mean to you. So I will take the time now to just quickly show you the strength poem here. This is your poem for the end of this reading. So feel free to print screen that if you wish and refer back to it during the week if it really is of guidance to you. And I will be doing this also, I will be showing more. So thank you again, and I'm sending you all of my love, blessings, and I wish you true love and true light, Cancer, on your journey ahead. The link for the extended will be in my description below, and that's an automatic download. As soon as you make a purchase, that's an automatic download for you, so you will be able to watch that instantly after this reading.